Dingoes or wild dogs are often portrayed as pests in relation to domestic livestock farmers located in rural regions of Australia. A method to control this particular pest population is known as 1080 meat baiting. However, the effectiveness and endurance of the baits are unknown. A study conducted in 2000 trialed the longevity and efficacy of 1080 meat baits used for dingo control in Central Australia highlight these unknowns. The longevity trial was located in Palm Paddock within the Finke Gorge National Park in Northern Territory, and the bait take and efficiency of the baits against local populations were assessed on 3 pastoral properties near the national park. The longevity of the 1080 baits was assessed on 3 different soil substrates with or without the presence of rain whilst housed in predator-proof cages over a period of 8 months. From this trial, it was found that 67% contained more than 2.5 milligrams of the poison, a fatal dose for a dingo after 8 months exposure to either the presence or absence of rain, and only 10% of all exposed baits contained less than this amount. This project also showed that whilst exposed to harsh environmental and biological conditions, 1080 poison is known to be degraded by microorganisms and or leach into the soil and persist within the environment. It is predicted that the 1080 baits may stay fatal to dingoes, domestic dogs, foxes and feral cats for up to 21 months. The bait take and efficiency of 1080 took place in areas of known dingo activity within close proximity to water points. Transects were used near placement of the baits and therefore the water points to estimate dingo population within the area. The 1080 baits were left out at each water point for 4 consecutive nights. It was found that most baits were taken during the first night after bait lay. The results from the transects show that 98% of the tracks present on the transects were identified as dingo tracks, leading to the assumption that dingoes took the bait. The changes in the relative abundance of dingoes on the 3 separate properties before and after baiting are highlighted in Figure 2. It can be seen that baiting was effective on 2 out of the 3 sites, whereby dingoes' numbers were reduced by 50 to 70%. In addition, when these reductions are calculated with the occurrence on the non-poisoned sites, the percentage equate to all overall reductions of 69 to 82%. The 3rd site was ineffective due to the occurrence of ephemeral water bodies in the area, as 80% of the baits were taken over the 4 days. Baiting around the water points had a very localised impact on dingo populations by targeting the dingoes on the immediate vicinity. Reducing problem dog populations is beneficial to both conservation and the pastoral industry, as they are removed without placing a long-term risk on the dingo population.